Where do you think we stopped? Do you think we stopped on page Kuf Aleph?
No, Kuf Ches or something like that.
Okay.
Ches.
Okay. Kuf Ches, Kuf Tes.
You should have something marked over there, no?
I don't know what I got here. I got. Let me just make sure I'm in the right book. This is the first volume. Okay.
Oh wait, what are you talking about? Which book? Which Sifra?
Oh, I'm talking about the Sifra D'tzniuta.
I was thinking that one. Oh, and Sifra D'tzniuta. Yeah. There we're in Kuf Daled.
Kuf Daled.
Yeah.
Okay, I do see it. Okay. Well, let's do the best we can. If you have a list of the places you'd like to look at it, I could look at it ahead of time. It would be good for me. Because I know...
Yeah.
Huh?
Okay, I didn't have a chance this time.
Okay, so...
It looks like, I think, usually the longer ones are useful, because then he goes into depth.
It's okay.
Like over here, let me see over here. Like Dalit, looks like there's a discussion in depth.
Okay, let's read a little bit. Let's see what the subject is. We'll read over to page Kuf Hey.
Okay.
Okay, so let's try it. He says, well, now, what we wanted to do, we wanted to read the blurb at the top also. So, Acha Shabir Inyan Mises Malachim, we talked about that, B'Shara B'Chatzronos, V'Hoya Kodem Tikunei Tzilus. Yubar Atacha B'Inyan HaTikun She'Na'asa B'Chatzilus Ayedech Hislavshus Reishadol Isida, B'Erich, B'Erich Anpin, V'Yubar Reishadol Isida Hiskin as a Shabbat Tikunei Gilgalta, it is the Reishadol Isida that really builds that. Asher B'Chem Mislavish Mis'alen Ha'or Ha'elyon B'Sod Levush Kavod. So he has a word there, he calls it Levush Kavod. V'al Yadam is Mayet Ha'or Ha'gadol, and then this Levush Kavod, called the something is called Ha'or Ha'elyon, which is called, it's clothed in the Levush Kavod, which is Misma'at the line. So this is the idea over there. K'dei sheyuvla tachton b'kabel ha'or. V'achar kach ha'yore horish v'hankil Erich apayim or sheva tikunim elo l'zer anpin, and then after that, these tikunim, the zer anpin comes and shines them. What's his word? He says v'hinchil, he causes them to be inherited by their anpin. So this is the tikkun for the malachim that died. Kishevet tikunim elu mikashrim es adinim shal hamalachim el Erich anpin. So this sounds like the Ma'achadash. So he says elu mikashrim es adinim shal hamalachim el Erich anpin. So then they tie these seven that were shining to the seven tikunim in the Gilgalta into the seven malachim shemesu. Mamtikim, or some sweeten them up because they were all pure dinim. So now they're going to live and they won't die. Going to bring them back to life again. So now he writes. He says, so the words are just reading the top, very top. It says ad the Resha the Kisufim, the Kol Kisufim, and I guess he's talking about Atik here. Lebushim the Akar asking ba'achasim. So the garments of glory are built and they are inherited, I guess, given his inheritance to Jazer Anpin. So he says, ad v'kol inyan mises hamalachim shehuzkarno hayurak ad olam atikun. It only refers to olam atikun, the ratio that is at the head. Okay, so I guess I kind of read it slightly wrong. It says is that the Nikudim, or the breaking of the Malachim, all took place up until the time of the Olam Atik. Now we're talking about that. Shenikro Reshul Isya the Fisha Ein Bo Shum Yudiya V'Tefisa the Nikra Gam Ein Sof. It's also, we have that name too. The Fisha Elam Ma'od. We really don't know what to say about it. The Kesufim, the Kol Kesufim, Rosh Hazera V'Nikra Gam Achemdas Kol Achemdos. The Fisha Gam Erich Anpin. Chomed l'chasigo, so chomed l'chasigo, that Erich Anpin wants it, he desires it. The Yinyahu, excuse me, Erich Anpin nikra makom kol, or makom kol hachamodo. So it is the all, or the inclusion of all of this, all desires. Ki kol partzuf eratzilus chomdim b'neksafim leida v'lachasig as Erich Anpin, because all the lower partzuf, makes it the partzuf of Etzilus, they all want Erich Anpin. They want the Ksavim later to know as Erich Anpin. In other words, to get his life. The Kemen Erich Anpin Atzmo Choymed B'Koyfen B'Shtoykek Lahakis Lahasik as a Resha D'lo Isyada. But that's the other side of Erich Anpin, is that he has the Cheshek to be connected to the Resha D'lo Isyada. Harinimsa Sheresha D'lo Isyada who Makom Chendas Kalachamodo. So it's the ultimate place of desire. Kolom, that is the desire to cling to what's up above it. Kolom Erich Anpin Anikra Kol Haramados, is called by that name. Koisif, it has a desire, a hunger, Chomed both for Erich, for Atik Yomim. The Indian the Tikunu, so the idea of the Tikun is this: Levushim Bikar Asking. So let's go to that. Shareshadol Yisyada Hiskin La'atzmo Malvushim Shal Kavod Lehislavish Badam. So it actually prepares or puts together some kind of labush then in which he could be clothed. Shehem Sod Shevet Tikunim Gilgalta Shel Erich Anpin, which are in fact the Tikunim of Erich Anpin. Amiz Ba'ara Sifra D'tzniuta l'Olam. He's going to explain it first, later, and he's going to say what they are. And name one. The first one is Gilgalta, Tala de Bedocha, Gruma de Ravira, Amir Naki. He says, and Rabba the Rabbim, Shuhu HaMetzach, that he wants to say that. Number Vav is Bekicha, Shuhu HaAyin. Number Zayin is Nukvin, the Bardashkin, the nostrils, Shuhu HaChaitim, Behine Shevet Tikunim, Elos, and now count them up, there's 7. Hiskin Reshad Lo Isyada, Berosh Erich Anpin, that the Reshad Lo Isyada prepares them or makes them into, that's in the head of Erich Anpin. Kedei the Hislavish Bechem, but so the Bushi cover. V'lahalkim b'hem ha'or ein sof, and to hide with them the light, and once again to conceal that light. Ba'ofen sheyuchel l'tachtoinen v'hena v'amahor alya. You call the bush ku halomas. The whole concept of labush is haloma umiyat of the or hagodol. So through this you can minimize this light, or hamoed, which the hisgalut the tachtoinen, v'osher yuch the tachtoinen the chasiga the lechana ma'oram. V'chein v'ravakach gam elu hashevet tikuni Gilgalta. So now coming over here, also these 7 tikuni with the Gilgalta shall Erich Anpin malbishim as the or ha'elyon cover over the upper light. So and they limit it down. V'ofer she'ein ha'or yotza l'chutz ela derech nesachim v'nikavim shal rosh Erich Anpin. So this is on his mouth. Now I'm still back at thinking of how does he make this? So that is so to speak, call it Atik Yomim, or as he, let's say, that how does it make it? Shuhu or moed. So in other words, this is a minimization of light. Or hamoed. So then the lower worlds, as the light is limited down, can receive this light. Erich Anpin, as ha'or shal hashevet tikunin l'zer Anpin l'zar v'nukva. So now, let me see, his words are, he causes to be inherited, that is Erich Anpin, the light itself of the shevet tikunin l'zer Anpin will go to zer Anpin, gigam the matav zer Anpin, the nukve, yesh b'china shevet tikunin Gilgalta. They also have 7 tikunim in their Gilgalta. V'hein teluya b'nishlashin l'malo the shevet tikunin Gilgalta the Erich Anpin, and the root is there. ונמצא שהאור העליון של רשת לא איסידה, שנסלבש בשבת תיקוני גילגולתא דרקנפין, יורד בסלבש ומאיר למטה בזר בנות. So now it's shining down into there. Ba'al yedei zeh nishlam b'chinush shevet tikuni gilgolto etzel zar benot. So this shining onto it actually prepares it. B'chinush al yedecha b'shevet tikunim. So he said that through these seven tikunim, elo na'az tikun l'shevet malachah shemesa. Now let's try to understand. This is that the ball is transferred, so to speak, from Atik to Erich into Zachav and Nok. And it allows, that is a process that allows the sweetening of the malachim that died. Because a complete and total dinim, as it is bar, has been explained. But now these tikunim, and what the hismatus and that or keeps the light pure but clothes it. It causes the light to go down further. The Visha called Tikun, the Tikun Yored or Od Madrega, because every Tikun brings the light down further. Ad Shahor Miskarav Al Makom Adinim, until the light comes near to the place where the Dinim are, Shalom Malach Shemes. Vofen Shahoya Efsha Lehem, his Basem, but his Matek, so that they could be perfumed, sweetened, and Ma'ata Yesh the Erikanpin, Kasher v'dibukus in elo hadinim, and then it has a kasher to those that ba'ofen sheyikyo v'lo yemusu, that should live and not die further. Now let me see, where is number Dalet? You show me number Dalet, I see it. All right, now let me see what I'm doing with my light. Make sure I can see this. Okay, number Dalet. It says Rei v'shar mamavi rashbi. So he said lebushim dikar, askin v'achsin. So these are all inherited. They're prepared and inherited. Hinei levushim elu hiskinu to this lavish bechem. So these levushim, they're built in such a way that the light of the upper world should be able to be clothed in them. The elam husi v'segilu. So the hiddenness of it is the cause of its revelation. Because the only way to receive this light is through devotion. He says this is a mashal the or hashemesh. Each lahabit bo meirod v'hikuso, I guess, because of a tremendous amount of light. So if you lo yisrachek b'mena v'yas and masach mavdel beino the beino. In other words, you have to have some screen that levush. Then you could get something from that light. That the light is tremendously powerful, then you need many screens. So this is the concept of the levushim of glory. The Zohar said, is lavish da b'da, they're clothed inside of each other. Let's go on, and he says, "Malbushim Elohim." Here's the Gebushim, and he goes through it again. This is a quote: "Gilgalta v'tal the Bochel, the Bedochel b'Sochel Gilgalos." Then you have the Karuma, the Ravira, the Izdakik, the Sasim, which is refined out and it's sealed up. V'Seir Reshe Ka'amar Naki. So he says, and the hair of the head, which is like white wool, the Talian, the Shikula, that all hangs down evenly. So then he says, the Rabim Shuha Metzach, then the desire of desires, or the acceptance of acceptance is the Metzach. The Ashkat Pekicha, Shehu Ha'ayin. So the beginning, the open eye, to be able to see with an open eye. The Trin Nukvin, the Bardashka, and the two nostrils of the nose, Shehein Ha'chaytim. Harvech of the Shiva, the Gilgalta. So these are the seven that you find in the head. That we see over there in the Sifra D'tzniuta later on at Khan. So it's Sifra D'tzniuta, that's where we're at now. Bekarni or Shabir Khan, but this is what he says. Levushim Dekar Iskin. So we have this phrase, Levushim Dekar. So that is clothing of glory. Why are they glorious? I guess because inside of them is the ultimate. Haim Zayin Tikunei de Gilgalta, asking Pirush La'atzmai, L'hislavish behem. So asking, what does asking mean? It means that it makes for itself l'hislavish behem, to be clothed. It makes a clothing that it can be clothed inside of. Shemekoyach of zecha b'yeshu chola b'tachtonim d'savla b'hasiga. B'rei od l'holon b'ha'aros. V'hinach b'nizbaro kan lahedye lama nikroho l'vushikavod. So it doesn't really say why it's called l'vushikavod. I put an answer on it. He says, so the real, he said, what? The Indian of to be able to reach and to get benefit from the upper light, if you're down below, like us. It is through these zavushim that make it possible for us to get it. That's the cover, that there is a derech by which we can receive that light. Noblest chachma, Shabir the Fidarko, he says explain like this. He etzem his lavsha ha'holvasha, that's it. V'holama hu hakavod. So the whole idea of holvasha, that is the glory itself. So it's carrying something glorious. V'zehu b'tguni dikta, a levushi dekar. He says these are the levushim of glory. Zesha amar hakasa, this is what the pasuk said, kavod elokim hestedavit. So once again, he is proving over to the concept of kavod is hester. Interesting. Shahakavod hu lahastira the halima, because the kavod is to hide it, to make it go away, make it concealed. Ein sham v'hu b'hadabara ba'otzer biurim. He said ein sham. Okay. V'rei b'sefer av yediyos. So I guess it means 72 yediyos. Yediya memtas. He says this is it. I guess it must be 72 yediyos over there. Shavir b'zecha ba'od ki hakavod hu shelo yizalzulu hatachtonim ba'or ha'elyon. What is zalzulu? He means v'zel l'shona. This is what he says. It should be like corrupted as a result of, or being diminished in some way, by the light that's coming down. V'zel l'shona v'haina d'ka'amal d'busha d'kar. What does that mean? Kadei shelo yihi ha'or shal chachma megula, so that the light of chachma should not be revealed. Lo yuchlo almost the sovla, and you have a situation where they'll almost can't handle it. V'im tomer, so you say it like that, ya'asa ein sof sheyasablu. So the ein sof does, I'm not sure exactly what that means, I have to translate. He said, but it does prepare so that it could be handled. Tshuva. So the answer is like this, kadei shelo yizalzulu. What is yizalzulu? Zilzul. What is the zilzul? Golem kilkul b'nei abli takana. So he says yizalzulu means that it's destructive. Instead, it would make it impossible for there to be a vessel that could receive this light. So he said, because of this cover, the hainu, that's the glory of it, so that is so that the glory which is inside should be able to be digested. That kind. Says like that too. Sham, he says Ein Sham. B'rei Od Sham, he says Hasikut the Devorah Be'inyan the Kavod. That's that. So shall we go on, or shall we want to read some more? I mean, read some more. I guess that's it. We ran out of time. Okay, that's the shir today. Let me cut it off here.